Hello there, fellow viewer. My name is Gabriel, and today I'm going to be talking to you about The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. I thoroughly enjoyed this book. I thought it was a very lengthy, very attaching, gripping read. Just like in my previous fantasy novels, I was completely submerged into this world, and by the time the novel came to an end, I just wanted to keep reading. Our protagonist is Arabella Celestine Idris Jazelia. Don't worry, she goes by Leah. Leah is a princess, the first daughter of the king and queen of the kingdom of Morrigan. She was supposed to have been born with this gift of sight. When she comes of age and her gift does not develop, her parents pair her up with another kingdom's prince, an arranged marriage so they can establish the connection and alliance between the two kingdoms, which is very, very queasy to say the least. Leah has decided that no, she is up to her neck with tradition and culture. She wants to live her own life, find someone who really loves her for who she is and not just a treaty on a paper. She has to just give her whole life away to someone else. On her wedding day, Leah deserts her kingdom. She settles down in the nearby village of Teravin along with her best friend who helped her escape. Not much later, two very handsome strangers come into the life of Leah. What she doesn't know is that one of them is an assassin sent from yet another faraway kingdom to obviously kill her, and the other one is the prince that she was supposed to have married. That summary alone should intrigue you to this book, because as soon as I read this summary, I just really wanted to read all 490 pages of this. Wow, I really liked it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars simply because the beginning was very slow. Only when we passed halfway through did things really start picking up. It's not that the first 200 to 300 pages weren't good. They were actually exceptionally well done when it came to describing the world and the characters. The author just really richly described everything in this world, really. The geography, the culture, the tradition, the religion, their customs and festivals just felt really real. Everything was described well, but unfortunately for me as a reader, it was kind of slow. Again, after we pass halfway, things kind of explode. Something very big is revealed, and you just literally, you have to close the book, reread what you have already read, and realize that, oh my god, this is actually legit. My thoughts on this book are that the world is super rich. I love to use this word to describe this world. Yes, the previous fantasy worlds I've read were very rich, but I just feel like this one had more of an impact on me as a reader. We get so much more tradition, culture, and something that I really liked reading was the religion in this novel. I feel like the author Mary E. Pearson really took her time in creating and describing, making the reader feel like he or she was actually in this world along with Leah. The world was really well done. We also have a map of it right here. You probably can't see a thing. We have 3 main kingdoms, Morrigan, Dalbrek, and Venda. These kingdoms are kind of set up in a triangle. In the area between the 3 vertices, we have something called the Camlentux, or however you're supposed to pronounce that. This is basically a place where no one lives. It is prohibited by law to actually have a residence in this place. I didn't really understand why, but that's the thing going on. Our main character, Leah, was a protagonist that I enjoyed. I didn't find her absolutely amazing, breathtaking, and epic, but I did find her very real. At the beginning of the novel, she's actually very selfish. She flees on her wedding day, completely breaks the alliance between Morrigan and Dalbrek, which means that basically her kingdom has to go to war. She just disregards this fact completely and runs away because she wants to have a life of her own, yada yada, already explained. By the end of the novel, she realizes that she was a stuck-up, selfish brat. By the end, she would have done anything to take back her selfish actions. Because of what she did, people close to her actually died, and she has learned her lesson that the world is so much bigger than her and her alone. So again, Leah was a very developed character at the end, and I love that. I cannot wait to go back into Leah's mind in the heart of betrayal. Some things were revealed that the reader just really wants to find out. I also want to see Leah as a changed character. By the end of the novel, she is also hungry for justice and revenge, so I'm really interested to see Leah as a character in the sequel. The love triangle in this book was also very persistent and honestly very intriguing. I will have to say that if you're not too keen on high fantasy focused on romance, then I'm sorry, but this is not for you. One of the main aspects of this book is the romance. I myself did not find it disturbing at all. I actually thought it added to the story so much more. That's probably why we have nearly 500 pages of book. I have to say that I preferred Caden even after the whole thing that was revealed. Another thing I want to say is the plot twist, because you as a reader are not expecting a thing like this to happen. Again, I had to close the book, reread some chapters, so I could actually put into my brain that this happened, that this is a thing. The reader was mistaken. Let's just say it's called the kiss of deception for a reason. You are absolutely deceived when it comes to this part. I honestly think that you as a first-time reader of the Kiss of Deception are going to be so surprised. So those are my thoughts on the Kiss of Deception. Again, I thoroughly enjoyed this book. I cannot wait for this sequel. I recommend this if you like lengthy novels with romance and a very big presence of protagonist development, because again, Leah was just so much different at the end of the book. I recommend it to people who do not mind a slow beginning. Have you read this book? I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on the Kiss of Deception. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Did you like the love triangle? Would you have been better without it? What do you expect for the Heart of Betrayal? Because oh boy, am I excited. If you would like to see more book chats like these, it would mean a lot if you subscribe to my channel. As always, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for my next videos, and remember to keep your day a bookish one. Goodbye. Love triangle in this is just killing me. I really still prefer Caden. I don't know. I am expecting the Heart of Betrayal to live up to its name as well. I want me as a reader to feel betrayed by these characters, because in this one, I certainly felt deceived. We'll see if this ginormous plot twist tradition will keep up in the Heart of Betrayal.